Hi guys, welcome back to Generation Media Reaction.
Hi.
My name is Dee.
And I'm Jay.
Thank you for joining us today. We're going to be watching It's a Wonderful Life from 1946, which neither of us have seen. I'm very, very sorry to the people of cinema history. I have not seen It's a Wonderful Life, and I apologise, but it gives us the opportunity to watch it together today as our Christmas film. Do you know anything about the film?
Black and white film.
Yeah? From 1946. Is that okay?
It's alright.
What have you got against black and white films?
I don't have anything really against black and white films.
Okay.
I don't know any of the stories, so.
I don't know much about the story either, but I tell you what I do know. So I have not been living under a rock, obviously. I do know that this is deemed to be a classic film. It's supposed to be a heartwarming film. It's got James Stewart in, it's Frank Capra, and it's considered an extremely lovely film. I think we should just watch it and see how it goes. When I've heard this film talked about, there's comparisons made with Charles Dickens, like a Christmas Carol, in that there's a story of value and redemption, of someone valuing their life. That's all I know. Yeah? Mm-hmm. Okay. As you can see, we did finish the decorating of our new little studio place. I took it on board myself to finish in the end because we got let down. I worked very hard to get at least this room done. It's not the whole house done, but we've got this room done. What we'll carry on from here is just sort of some props, lights. I'm not quite sure yet. We're going to figure it out. For now, it's completely white space. So it's a bit like the Matrix, where the construct, sort of thing. But that's kind of fun. I was very grateful with some built relationships I had with some tradespeople. I had an electrician here, a plumber here, a plasterer here, and carpet installers here, where I already had a previous relationship. So I was very, very grateful, especially after a painter and decorator, which was a new relationship, which they turned out to scam us. So I was very pleased to have the people that I knew pull through. I'm very grateful that I'd built that relationship with them. So feeling a bit emotional about it all. And it's been a very, very tough year, finding a house and moving house and then developing a house. As we come to the end of the year now, and we're focusing on Christmas times and happy times, it is with a relief and a release of emotion that we find ourselves watching this film. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what it's all about, basically. I love James Stewart. I think he's an amazing actor. He's an everyman actor. He plays like just a generally nice guy, but he is an outstanding actor. So I think we should just do it, right? Should we just watch it?
Yeah.
Thank you very much for your support. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. We really love reading comments. We really are inspired by you guys getting inspired by the films that we watch as well and seeing us react to them. It's a really good dynamic between us. I really like it, so thank you. Enough of that. I think we should watch the film. Please catch up with us after the film for our breakdown and review and discussion of what we thought. And without further ado, let's get to it. All right.
Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you at the end of the film.
All right. I hope it's as nice a film as they say. Donna Reed, of course, yeah. Based on a story by Philip Van Doren. So we've got a little Father Christmas down there. Suggests Christmas film to me. Bedford Falls.
I owe everything to George Bailey. Help him, dear Father.
Help my friend, Mr. Bailey.
He never thinks about himself, God. That's why he's in trouble.
I love him, dear Lord. Watch over him tonight.
Please, God, something's the matter with Daddy.
Daddy?
Watch over him tonight.
Going into space?
Is it a space film?
No.
Hello, Joseph.
Star
Trouble?
Wars.
Looks like we'll have to send someone down. A lot of people asking for help for a man named George Bailey.
Yes, tonight's his crucial night, you're right.
It's that clockmaker's turn again.
Oh, Clarence hasn't got his wings yet, has he? Joseph, send for Clarence.
Do you remember when in...
You sent for me, sir?
Yes, Clarence. At exactly 10:45 p.m. Earth time, that man will be thinking seriously of throwing away God's greatest gift. You will spend that hour getting acquainted with George Bailey.
Might I perhaps win my wings? I've been waiting for over 200 years now.
What's that book you've got there?
The Adventures of Tom Sawyer.
Clarence, you do a good job with George Bailey, and you'll get your wing.
What is happening?
So these are the voices of
Universes.
universes or heavenly creatures,
Of course,
Well, keep your eyes open.
and they're going to try and help this guy, George Bailey.
Why, yes, this is amazing.
If you ever get your wings, you'll
Sort of
see all
reminds
by
me a bit
yourself.
of, you know, Ben 10's Excellent Adventure when they go and help Bill and Ted. It's like their time is now to help them. But it's not time travel, it's that heavenly people, like, interestingly depicted by space and galaxies, which is very, very interesting because religion and space and galaxies are very linked to
Who's
my...
that?
That's your problem, George Bailey.
A boy?
That's
That's
him when he
him.
was 12, back in 1919. Something happens here you'll have to remember later on.
It's really identifying what we should be looking at,
Yeah.
what we're going to be watching here.
I feel like the ice might
Him
crack.
when he was a child.
Or the ice cracked or something.
Here comes the scare baby. My kid brother, Harry Bailey. I'm not scared. Go, Harry.
Oh wow. Ooh, that's serious. That's cold. That
George saved his brother's life that day, but he caught a bad cold, which infected his left ear, cost him his hearing in that ear.
Mr. Potter.
Who's that? A king?
That's Henry F. Potter, the richest and meanest man in the county.
HP. It's like Harry Potter.
Yeah. Harry Potter wasn't released yet.
No, not even conceived.
Wish I had $1 million. Hot dog. It's me, Mr. Gower, George Bailey.
You all right?
Oh right, he's drinking.
Hello, George. Hello, Mary. Hello, Violet. 2 cents worth of shoelaces? I like him. You like every boy. What's wrong with that? Help me down? Help you down?
Help you.
It's
now.
cute.
Made up your mind yet? I'll take chocolate. I've been nominated for membership in the National Geographic Society. Is this the year you can't hear on? George Bailey, I'll love you till the day I die. I'm going out exploring someday. Wait and see.
George,
Yes, sir?
you want to pay to be a canary?
Is he crying?
Yeah, he is.
It's funny that girl being featured, like saying that she will love him. It's like she's that girl and him are destined. I regret to inform you that your son Robert died. Oh, the old man's son. Oh, no wonder he's crying.
Wait, who was...
There's a letter.
Yeah, but... Was...
Mr. Gower,
The old
do you want
man's
something?
son has
Anything?
died.
I'll get them, sir.
Wow, this is straight in there with the emotion in this film.
Yeah. Oh, he was a man then.
The son,
Yeah, Robert.
poison, yeah.
Is it a charge, sir?
Yes,
Mr. Gower, I'd say...
Oh, get going.
Yes, sir.
He's a nice boy.
Yeah.
He feels for that guy. He feels for the... This is back in the day when kids would work sometimes in these kinds of stores just to get a bit of extra money. Building a loan.
That is see Papa, Billy.
Some other time, George.
It's important.
There's a squall in there. It's shaping up into a storm.
Bank examiner.
Should have called him yesterday.
Got string around his fingers.
But I'm
Yeah.
not crying.
Oh, he sneaked in.
Just a minute, son. Just 30 short days.
So that's
I'll
his
dig up
dad.
that.
The guy with his back to us, yeah.
Yeah.
Put any real pressure on these people of yours to pay those mortgages?
Times are bad, Mr. Potter. A lot of these people are out of work.
Well, foreclosed.
Harry Potter.
Potter.
Mr. Potter, what makes you such a hard-skulled character? You have no family, no children.
Well, failures like you and that idiot brother of yours.
He's not a failure. You
George,
can't say that about my
Author
father.
of Harry Potter must have watched this film.
It's setting up the boy to be caring with the old man in the store and sticking up for his old man there.
Should have been down an hour ago.
Yeah, he's drunk.
What kind of tricks you playing anyway?
What?
Don't you know that boy's very quick?
Oh God.
Gower, you don't know what you're doing. You put something wrong in those capsules. You got the telegram and you're upset. Just look and see what you
No,
did.
he didn't do what he...
Poison, I tell you, it's poison. I know you feel bad.
Did he put poison for his son?
Accidentally, no. He was...
Don't hurt my son.
George was supposed to deliver the medicine, but he didn't. So the old man got angry,
Whoever thought he would.
but he didn't deliver it because he knew that the old man had made a mistake and put poison in instead. Wow. Wow.
I want a big one. What'd you stop it for?
I want you to take a good look at that face.
Who is it?
George Bailey.
Oh.
It's a good face. I like it. I like George Bailey. Did he ever tell anyone about the pills?
Not a soul.
Did he ever marry the girl? Did he ever go exploring?
Wait and see.
Oh, right. So we're going to have a look at his life.
Yeah. So he just skipped like a lot of years.
Yeah. Now he's a young man, yeah.
How much this cost?
No charge.
That's my trick ear, George. Sound like you said no charge.
Little present from old man Gower. Came down and picked it out himself. He did?
So I presume the voices we hear are angels.
Or like universes.
Huh? Yeah. Depicted visually by universes. But they're watching George's life.
What boat are you sailing on?
Well, I'm working across on a cattle boat.
A cattle boat.
It's got a nice sentiment straight away. He wants to go exploring.
Thanks ever so much for the bag. It's
Oh,
just
it's the
exactly
bag.
what I wanted.
Don't forget it.
Oh, it's wonderful.
Wait, is that the old man?
Yeah.
I wish
I
I had
think-
$1 million. Hot dog!
Is that the lady?
Good afternoon, Mr. Bailey.
Don't know.
Hello, Violet. Some dress you got on there.
This old thing? Well, I only wear it when I don't care how I look.
Wow. 1946.
He just stopped saying that.
Yeah.
How would you like to...
Yes.
That was subtle.
Gotta go home and see what the wife's doing.
He has a wife.
Nice.
Oh boy, my last meal in the old Bailey boarding house.
Oh,
Oh, he's leaving.
Oh.
Pop, can I have the car? I'm going to take over a lot of plates and things.
what plates?
Oh, Mom, I'm chairman of the Eats Committee. We only need a couple of dozen.
That's his brother.
Yeah, the one he saved.
Yeah.
Oh, let him have the place, brother.
Didn't he get like
Okay.
his ear? He can't hear in one of his ears.
George is here, yeah.
Oh, it was George's. I thought it was his brother.
No.
Oh.
He saved his brother, but his ear was suffered.
What's eating that old money-grubbing buzzard anyway?
Oh, he's a sick man. Frustrated, sick in his mind, sick in his soul if he has one.
Harry Potter.
Coming later, George?
What do you mean? It'd be bored to death?
Couldn't want a better death. Lots of pretty girls. We're going to use that new floor tonight, too.
Boys and girls and music.
Pretty young for that job.
Oh, no younger than I was.
Well, you were born older, George.
How's that?
I say you were born older.
Born older.
All that stuff I've been talking
Still
about.
after that first million before you're 30, huh?
No, I'll settle for half that in cash.
The black and white doesn't make that much of a difference.
No?
No.
You wouldn't consider coming back to the building alone, would you?
Well,
Oh.
well, Annie, why don't you draw up a chair? Then you'd be more comfortable and you could hear everything that's going on.
Oh, his dad wants him to work for him.
I couldn't. I couldn't face being cooped up for the rest of my life in a shabby little office. No, I'm sorry, Pop. I didn't mean that. I want to do something big and something important.
I feel that in a small way we're doing something important. It's deep in the race for a man to want his own roof and walls and fireplace.
Yeah. Yeah. I relate to that this year, definitely. Getting a...
Most of my friends have already finished college. I just feel like if I didn't get away, I'd bust.
You're right, son.
You see what I mean, don't you, Pop?
This town is no place for any man unless he's willing to crawl to Potter.
Potter.
You get yourself an education and get out of here.
Oh, his dad really wants him to help with his business.
Pop, you want a shock? I think you're a great guy. Oh, did you hear that, Annie?
I heard it's about time one of you lunkheads said it.
His dad.
Pop, I think I'll get dressed and go over to Harry's party.
His dad's sad.
Have a good time, son.
Class of 28.
My kid, Brother George, I'm going to put him through college. Hello, George.
Yeehaw.
Oh, Sam Wainwright. How are you? When'd you get here?
There's a lot of setup going on.
Hello.
Oh, that's the girl.
George. Marty! Well, it's all home week. Sam, Harry.
Is this like their old friend group?
Well, you remember my kid sister Mary.
I think so.
Dance with her, will you?
The next thing I knew, some guy came up and tripped me. That's the reason why.
But then spikes her.
I tried to find out who it was later, but I couldn't find out.
Right.
Well. Now, to get back to my story, see?
Which one was Violet and which one's Mary?
This is Mary.
Yeah, but like...
The blonde lady was Violet.
Oh.
So I'm pretty sure that there must have been the two girls earlier when they were younger as well.
Yeah, but was Violet the one that wanted to get down from her seat?
Yeah. And she, Mary, I think, is the one that said, I will love you till the day you die. So she obviously really likes him. And is obviously the more...
Violet also likes him.
I think, yeah, but she's framed to be the more wholesome choice for him.
On the floor.
I think.
Let's go.
Yeah.
That footloose.
Yeah.
Did you know there's a swimming pool under this floor? George Bailey is dancing right over that crack. I've got the key.
Oh no.
What? A swimming pool under the... What?
They're going to make him fall.
What? Weird.
Oh no.
They haven't seen... It's teasing us. They've got to go in, right? Nice.
Oh my god. They're still dancing.
Fun.
Oh damn.
Right.
Everyone's going in now.
Wow, it's some setup. It's a very
They just did
big
something
dance
good.
floor. Like, wow. Never seen... Is that a like common thing in America? Like to have a dance floor or a swimming pool?
Oh, he's going in now?
Okay.
So that... Oh.
Hello, girls, can't you come up tonight? Can't you come up tonight? Can't you come up tonight? By the light of the moon.
You know, if it wasn't me talking, I'd say you were the prettiest girl in town.
Why don't you say
Mm.
it?
Well, I don't know. Maybe I will say it. How old are you anyway?
18.
18.
18. How old is she? I mean, he.
I think he's just a couple of years older because his brother was graduating.
Without a dress.
I reckon he's about 20.
You're a caboose, me lady.
You may kiss my hand.
Hey, Mary.
Yes, I...
They're definitely... it's the beginning of their story. Definitely.
I wouldn't live in as a ghost. Now watch. There's right in the second floor there, see?
I see that.
What'd you wish, George?
Well, not just one wish, a whole hatful. And I'm gonna see the world. I'm gonna build skyscrapers 100 stories high. I'm gonna build...
Yeah.
Well, you gonna throw a rock? What'd you wish, Mary?
For him to stay.
Dance by the light.
Don't know. I think I read it that she wishes
What'd you
to
wish
be
when you
with
threw
him.
that rock?
Oh, no.
Come on,
Why
tell
do
me.
you keep seeing this man?
You want the moon? Just say the word and I'll throw a lasso around it and pull it down. Hey, that's a pretty good idea. I'll give you the moon, Mary.
I'll take it. Then what?
Why don't you kiss her instead of talking to her, Dennis?
Yeah. That's why they're cutting to him then.
Want me to kiss her, huh?
So that he can say, get on and kiss her. Yeah.
What do you...
Oh no. Oh no.
Ooh. In 1928, it's a big deal.
Okay, I give up. Where are you?
Over here.
There you are, catch. Wait a minute. What am I doing? This is a very interesting situation.
George,
This requires a little thought here.
Give me my robe. I'll call the police.
They're way downtown. They'd be on my side, too. Maybe I could sell tickets. I'll make a deal with you, Mary.
Your father's had a stroke.
Oh no.
Mary, I'm sorry. I've got to go. Come on, George.
Ooh.
Oh.
Do you know, I was just thinking how charming it was seeing George and Mary sort of flirting and getting together. That was drama.
Yeah, he died.
Forward to know that George gave up his trip to Europe to help straighten things out here these past few months.
Oh, months.
George?
Do you think he died?
Come to the real purpose of this meeting.
No, he took his job.
Appoint a successor to our dear friend, Peter Bailey.
Yeah.
I claim this institution is not necessary to this town. Motion to dissolve this institution and turn its assets and liabilities over to the receiver.
He's really the greedy guy, isn't he?
Too soon after Peter Bailey's death to talk about...
Yeah, you were right.
Yeah.
Here's the photograph I picked up
3
on.
months ago.
Yeah, 3
I
months.
second Mr. Potter's motion.
Peter Bailey was the building and loan.
Oh, that's fine, Potter, coming from you, considering that you probably drove him to his grave.
Peter Bailey was not a businessman.
No, he's a dick.
Yeah.
So he was a man of high ideals. I happen to know the bank turned down this loan, but he comes here and we're building him a house worth $5,000. Why?
Well, I handled that, Mr. Potter. Just a minute. Now, hold on, Mr. Potter. Just a minute. Now, you're right when you say my father was no businessman. I know that. But he did help a few people get out of your slums, Mr. Potter. Until their children grow up and leave them, until they're so old and broken down that
Oh my god, he's so rude.
Just remember this, Mr. Potter, that this rabble you're talking about, they do most of the working and paying and living and dying in this community. Well, is it too much to have them work and pay and live and die in a couple of decent rooms and a bath? Anyway, my father didn't think so.
Wow.
People were human beings to him, but to you, a warped, frustrated old man, they're cattle. Well, in my book, he died a much richer man than you'll ever be. Can't get your fingers on, and it's galling you. That's what you're talking about, I know.
Yeah, he's jealous. He's really standing up to this guy, Potter. He's very jealous.
If only to have some place where people can come without crawling to Potter.
Yeah, he wants all the power. Yeah.
Oh, it's like a little toad.
Wow. That was strong.
We're being voted out of business after 25 years.
You still want me to hang around, George?
Yeah, I'll be right down.
Yeah, hey, you'll miss your train. You're a week late for school already. Go on.
What's going on here?
Well, did they all disagree with him then, when he left?
I'm trying to work it out.
Don't worry about that. They're putting us out of business.
Yeah,
So what?
they're voting to destroy the loan business. But the business is there to help people make their own homes.
George,
They're voting to
Potter
destroy
down.
What?
They want to keep it going.
Oh no, they're not. They changed their mind. Maybe because of what he said to Potter.
Only one condition.
What's that?
They've appointed George here as executive secretary to take his father's place.
I'm leaving. I'm leaving right now. I'm going to school. This is my last chance. Uncle Billy here. He's your man.
But George, they'll vote with Potter otherwise.
Whoa.
Oh no.
That close up.
I know, he didn't go.
That's right, but he gave his school money to his brother Harry and sent him to college.
But what happened to George?
George got 4 years older, waiting for Harry to come back and take over the building and loan.
He was about to leave town, but...
Venezuela oil field.
Oh.
His
Yeah, I
life
can-
seemed ruined.
I can see where this was going. It's like he wanted to get out of town, but he took the responsibility of keeping the company going instead because his dad had just died and Potter would take over. It's like it's a very strong motivation.
Uncle Billy, you haven't changed a bit.
Nobody ever changes here, you know that.
George, Uncle Billy, I want you to meet Ruth.
That looks like Violet. Violet.
Does, yeah, yeah. You know that Uncle Billy there on the right? He looks a little bit like one of your uncles, I think.
Oh yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Why don't you tell somebody?
You've been holding the bag here for 4 years, and well, I won't let you down, George.
Is it focusing on him wanting to go exploring?
What about this job?
Oh, well, my father owns a glass factory in Buffalo. He wants to get Harry started in the research business. Good future, you know. My father just fell in love with him.
You did too.
Oh, I think he feels a bit conflicted about his brother. If he took that job, he wouldn't be able to help with the family business.
Yeah.
Oh boy, I feel so good, I could spit in Potter's eye. Where's my hat? Where's my hat? Oh, thank you, George. Well, that way, huh? My wild Irish road.
What the?
I'm all right.
I think he's a bit drunk. Yeah, I thought that's what it was getting at. He feels a bit trapped because of the responsibility. He wants to go and travel the world, but he feels like a bit trapped because of the responsibility put up on him.
Looks like she can keep Harry on his toes.
Keep him out of Bedford Falls, anyway.
Yeah.
Nice girl, Mary. Kind that'll help you find the answers, George.
Mummy approves.
Sure, Sam Wainwright. Yeah, Sam's crazy about Mary.
Who's Sam?
We met him very briefly. Like just another guy in the town, I think.
And all's fair in love and war.
I don't know about war.
Now, if you'll just point me in the right direction.
It's sweet. It's really sweet. There's a nice vibe. It's very charming, actually. This film so far. I feel like it's in nice hands.
Excuse me. But stick around, fellas, just in case, huh?
Just in case.
Huh?
Just in case.
Yeah.
Hello, George and Courtney. What give?
Nothing.
Don't you ever get tired of just reading about things?
Yes. What are you doing tonight?
Nothing.
Let's go out in the fields and take off our shoes and walk through the grass.
Huh?
Then we can climb Mount Bedford and smell the pines and watch the sunrise.
Walk in the grass in my bare feet. Why, it's 10 miles up to Mount Bedford.
Hey, just forget about the whole thing.
What are you doing? Picketing?
Oh, Mary.
Have you made up your mind?
About what?
About coming in? Didn't you tell her?
I didn't tell anybody. I just went for
Nice.
a walk. Happened to be past.
I'll be downstairs, Mother. All right, dear.
A canvas. Okay.
Is she an
Glass
artist?
of
She's an
the-
artist, yeah. Ooh, she's getting the tone right.
When'd you get back?
Tuesday?
I thought you would go back to New York like Sam and Angie and the rest of them.
I don't know. I guess I was homesick.
No, she's stunning.
Some joke, huh? What's the matter?
Mary, who's down there with you? It's George Bailey, Mother. What's he want? I don't know. What do you want?
Not a thing. I just came in to get warm.
He's making violent love to me, Mother.
Sam Wainwright promised to call you from New York tonight.
What's your mother?
Come here for then.
I don't know. You tell me. You're supposed to be the one that has all the answers. You tell me. Good night.
Good night.
Oh, wow. Could have used that again.
Hello?
Forgot my hat.
Hee-haw. Hello, Sam. How are you? Well, just a minute. I'll call him George. Sam wants to speak to you.
Hi, Sam.
Well, George Baileyovsky. What are you trying to do, steal my girl?
you, Pop.
Mother's on the extension week. I am not.
Ooh.
We're
The
listening,
lens
Sam.
is soft.
Yeah. Is Sam one of his old friends?
Yeah, but also.
I'm here.
This is a really interesting scene.
Mm-hmm. He says it's the chance of a lifetime.
Now, you listen to me. I don't want any plastics. I don't want any ground floors.
Oh my God.
I want to do what I want to do. And you're...
George.
Oh. What the?
It's interesting. He was offered a chance to. Yeah. They got married. Wow. That was really interesting. He was offered a huge, seemed like a career, but he instead he fell in love with her. It's interesting. To put those two things together on that call was really interesting. It's cool.
You're crying. You look like you're crying.
There's something about him turning down an opportunity because of her at that moment.
Bert, the cop sent this over. He said to float away to Happy Land on the bubbles.
It's like he chose love over a career.
That's nice.
There's the kitty, Ernie. Here, come on, count
But
it,
there's a
Ernie.
reason why it was done that way, and I don't know what it is yet.
No, we're gonna shoot the works. A whole week in New York, a whole week in Bermuda, the highest hotel, the prettiest wife.
Wow, that does
But
it.
now he's getting to go on his trip around the world, at least.
Don't look now, but there's something funny going on over there at the bank, George. I've never really seen one, but that's got all the earmarks of being a run.
Uh-oh.
Please, let's not stop, George.
I'll be back in a minute.
What is it?
I think a run, a bank run, is when everybody. If this is around the Great Depression sort of time as well, everyone gets scared and they start taking their money out of the bank
Hello, everybody. Miss Thompson.
because they're scared of the economy.
What is this?
Well,
Oh, it's his building.
yeah.
Now, look, why don't you all sit down? Here, there are a lot of seats over there.
Never start. All I know is the bank called our loan.
When?
About an hour ago, I handed over all our cash.
All?
George, it's Potter.
George, I am going all out to help in this crisis. I have just guaranteed the bank sufficient funds to meet their needs. Just tell them to bring their shares over here, and I will pay 50 cents on the dollar.
Oh, you never miss a trick, do you, Potter?
If you close your doors before 6 p.m., you will never reopen.
Oh. All you can take with you is that which you're given away.
I was just talking to old man Potter, and he's guaranteed cash payments to the bank. The bank's going to reopen next week. Ask him. We don't need Potter over here.
And I'll take mine now.
The money's not here. Well, your money's in Joe's house. That's right next to yours.
Old man Potter will pay 50 cents on the dollar for every share you've got.
Potter's trying to buy the town.
Better to get half than nothing.
They're all afraid they're going to lose their money.
If Potter gets a hold of this building and alone, there'll never be another decent house built in this town. He's already got charge of the bank because he wants to keep you living in his slums and paying the kind of rent he decides.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't you see what's happening?
He's good at making speeches.
Yeah. He's really fighting against that really evil, greedy guy.
Yeah.
He's trying to look after these people.
We've got to stick together, though. We've got to have faith in each other.
I need cash.
I can't feed my kids on faith. I've got to have...
How much do you need?
No.
Here's $2,000. This will tide us over to the bank.
Gee.
Okay. All right, Ed.
Well, I got $300 here, George.
All right, now, Ed, what'll it take until the bank opens? What do you need?
Well, $20?
$20. Now you're talking. All right, Miss Davis.
Could I have $17.50?
Oh.
7.
We're gonna make it, George.
6.
They'll never close us up today.
5, 4.
Oh, yeah.
Go! We made it! Close the door, Eustace! We made it! Look!
Oh, he gave up his dream. Him and his wife, they gave up their
Money.
their travelling plans, yeah. Yeah, for the sake of everyone else.
We'll save him for seed.
A toast! A toast! A toast to
Yeah.
Mama Dollar!
That was very nicely written.
You better have a family real quick.
I wish they were rabbits.
He's giving up quite a lot. There's a theme. There's a theme happening where he gives up every time he was with her. When he was with her before, it was the moment when his dad died. When he was with her on the phone call, he gave up an opportunity for a career. When he was about to go away on the honeymoon, the building a loan company had an emergency. Let's spot the theme.
George, there's a call for you. Mrs. Bailey is on the phone.
I don't want Mrs. Bailey. I want my wife, Mrs. Bailey.
He's forgotten he's married.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? Come home.
Yeah.
What home? The Waldorf Hotel, huh?
What's gonna happen? Oh, wow.
I guess they were supposed to go away, weren't they?
Hey, Bert! Here he comes! Come on, we gotta get this up. He's coming. Who? The groom, idiot! This is their honeymoon.
Oh.
No, she's arranged this. Yeah.
Get that right. All right, all right.
I'm gonna have pictures of beaches or something. Oh.
Good evening, sir.
Oh. Nice. That was nicely timed. Oh, she's lovely. Yeah, to do this for him. This is the house that they
Throw rocks at.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah, posters of travel, yeah. Oh. Wow, it's romantic.
Welcome home, Mr. Bailey.
Mary, where did you...
Oh. Yeah, it's wholesome. It's really wholesome.
I love you truly.
Hmm.
Remember the night we broke the windows in this old house?
Okay.
This is what I wished for.
Hey. Gents, leave them to it now, mate. There you go. Yeah.
I own the house. Me, Giuseppe Martini. I own my own house.
They got kids now.
Wait, what? Wow, there's a lot of kids.
Okay, let's jump ahead then.
Is that all their kids?
I don't know.
I know in the olden days it was usual to have a lot of kids.
They would literally a kid with a goat, a baby goat, maybe.
It was usual to have a lot of kids in the olden days, wasn't it?
Yeah. There were more because Bailey Park.
Bread, that this house may never know hunger. Salt, that life may always have flavor.
And wine, that joy and prosperity may reign forever.
But you can't laugh off this Bailey Park anymore. Look at it.
This guy Potter keeps coming back.
There's the old cemetery, squirrels, buttercups, daisies. I used to hunt rabbits there myself. Look at it today. Dozens of the prettiest little homes you ever saw. Every one of these homes is worth twice what it cost a building and loan to build. It's no skin off my nose.
So Potter's losing.
But one of these days, this bright young man's going to be asking George Bailey for a job.
Bailey family's been a boil on my neck long enough.
We just stopped in town to take a look at the new factory, and then we're going to drive on down to Florida.
Is that Sam?
Yeah.
I offered to let George in on the ground floor in plastics, and he turned me down cold. Well, I guess we'd better run along.
Okay.
Plastics in 1940s would have been a huge investment. It would have been very successful and lucrative to get involved in plastics. Yeah. He gave up on that to help people build homes themselves. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Especially with this Potter guy who's like trying to destroy it. Yeah. Yeah, he's slightly aware of it, I think. He is aware of it. It's interesting.
Quite a cigar, Mr. Potter.
You like it? I'll send you a box.
Just what exactly do you want to see me about?
You know just as well as I do that I run practically everything in this town. But the Bailey building alone. That for a number of years I've been trying to get control of it. Or kill it, but I haven't been able to do it. You have been stopping me. You have beaten me, George. Making, say, 40 a week.
45.
45. A child or two comes along and you won't even be able to save the 10.
He's going to offer him a job. He's going to try and buy him.
A young man who's been dying to get out on his own ever since he was born. Because he's trapped.
Yeah. They're saying exactly how it is for him.
Yeah.
I paint a correct picture, or do I exaggerate?
Well, what's your point, Mr. Potter?
Point
Fair-
is, I
fair
want to
answer.
hire you.
Hire me?
Yeah.
I want you to manage my affairs. I'll start you out at $20,000 a year.
20.
Maybe once in a while, Europe. You wouldn't mind that, would you, Jones?
Would I? You're not talking to somebody else around here, are you? You know, this is me. You remember me?
George Bailey, whose ship has just come in.
What would you do? What would you do?
I don't know.
How about the building and loan?
Oh, confound it, man. Are you afraid of success?
Maybe talk to Mary.
I wonder if it'd be possible for you to give me 24 hours to think it over.
Exactly that.
You go on home and talk about it to your wife.
Yeah, it was what you said. Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Potter.
It feels sneaky to me. Yeah.
I don't need 24 hours. I don't have to talk to anybody. I know right now. And the answer's no, no. And that goes for you, too.
Why?
I think he realised he was
And it goes for you, too.
that Potter was trying to buy him, essentially. Buy him, and then he would own all of the town. And he resisted that. It's the power of working independently. He chose that.
I'm going to build skyscrapers 100
Passes
stories
and-
high. I'm going to build a bridge a mile long.
Donna says move.
Yeah. It's interesting. It's about him keeping integrity, maintaining honour. It's very loaded. He's like the opposite of Scrooge. He's keeping his... he's like fighting to stay decent.
Yeah.
So where's this going?
Why in the world would you ever marry a guy like me?
To keep from being an old maid. I want my baby to look like you.
Didn't even have a honeymoon. You what?
My baby.
George Bailey Lasso Stork.
She pregnant.
They weren't their kids before. They were the kids of that new family, I think. So now they are having a family. Ooh.
Now you've probably already guessed that George never leaves Bedford Falls. Mary had her baby. Then she had another one, a girl. Day after day, she worked away remaking the old Granville house.
That's what I've been doing.
Night after night, George came back late from the office. Then came a war. Mary had 2 more babies, but still found time to run the USO. Potter became head of the draft board.
Oh, Potter.
Ernie, the taxi driver, parachuted into France. Marty helped capture the Remagen Bridge.
Wow.
Harry Bailey topped them all.
Oh no, good. I thought he was going to die.
He shot down 15 planes, 2 of them as they were about to crash into a transport full of soldiers.
Wow.
Wow.
George, 4F on account of his ear, George fought the Battle of Bedford Falls. Air raid wardens, paper drive, scrap drive. On VE Day, he wept and prayed.
Now show him what happened today.
Yes, sir. This morning, day before Christmas, about 10 a.m. Bedford Falls time.
Ooh, are we up to date then?
Yeah.
The angels
President decorates
Harry Bailey. That's cool. And his brother's a war hero.
Mm.
It's interesting. He told all these stories of what everybody did during the war, but he looked after the homes of people. Did his brother go out and have adventure that he never had?
Yeah.
Harry!
Yeah.
You old 7 times the son of a gun. Congratulations. Good morning, sir.
Carter, bank examiner. Now, if you'll cooperate, I'd like to finish with you by tonight.
It's the Christmas time.
8,000.
Oh, there he is.
Mm.
Good morning, Mr. Potter. What's the news? You just can't keep those Baileys down. Now, can you, Mr. Potter? Of course, Slacker George would have gotten 2 of these medals if he had gone.
If he had gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People like George had to stay at home.
Some people like George had to.
And...
Yeah.
Good morning, Horace. You forgot something. How about that finger there?
What's he gonna say?
Oh no. What does that mean?
Bring me back there. Hurry up.
What does
Oh
that
no. Is he going to do something?
Hello. Oh, yeah, yes, Harry.
What's with the bird?
Yeah. Why is it still there?
No.
If I had any character,
It takes a lot of character to leave your hometown and start all over again.
Oh, no, George.
Yeah.
Don't.
No, here. Now, you're broke, aren't you?
It's that violet.
Hmm.
I'm glad I know you, George Bailey.
Lipstick on his cheek.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas, boy. What's going on? Oh, the bank examiner's here. He's here.
The examiner. This is the day that the angels said is the crucial day for him.
Crucial. Is that meaning bad?
Yeah, I think so.
Did you see Uncle Billy with any cash last night?
He had it on his desk.
Potter took it, yeah.
Did you put the envelope in your pocket? Yeah, all right.
No, Potter's going to twist the knife, isn't he? He's going to really stick.
No good to you.
Uncle Billy, look, you realize what's going to happen if we don't find it?
Can't think anymore, George. I can't
And
think.
at the time he lost it, he was saying nice stuff about George's brother.
Oh my God, what's happening to George?
Bankruptcy and scandal and prison.
Oh my God.
One of us is going to jail. Well, it's not going to be me.
Really?
Jail?
It might be considered.
Why do you have a bunch of animals?
Yeah, I don't know.
Hello, Daddy. Hello, Daddy. How do you like it? What's the matter?
Nothing's the matter. Everything's all right.
Oh no. Oh, the house is looking pretty good.
Isn't it wonderful about Harry? Your mother's so excited.
Oh, he's cracking.
It's all because of Uncle Billy
Yeah, but
and Potter.
yeah, I feel for him.
Must she keep playing that?
Yeah, he's losing it.
Mom said we could stay up till midnight and sing Christmas carols.
Families. I don't want the families over here.
Come on out in the kitchen with me while I...
Oh, yeah, another big red letter day for the Baileys.
See it.
Oh, what's the matter with our car? Isn't it good enough for you? Drafty old barn of a place. Might as well be living in a refrigerator. First place and stay around this measly, crummy old town. Wrong everything, Troy. You call this a happy family. Why do we have to have all these kids?
Oh my God.
Yeah, the pressure's getting to him.
Oh, what's he gonna do? Oh, I thought he was gonna throw it.
Yeah, I thought so.
Well, what happened to you?
I want a flower. Look, Daddy. Paste it.
We'll paste this together here.
You can still hear the piano.
Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting. I don't know where it's going at the moment.
Say, what kind of a teacher are you anyway? What do you mean sending her home like that? Realize she'll probably end up with pneumonia on account of you? To have teachers like you, stupid, silly, careless people that send her...
Hello, Mrs. Welch.
Oh, my
I want to
goodness.
apologize.
It's frustration, anger from him.
She's
Because
hung
of
up.
what
I'll hang her up. Hello, who's this? Oh, Mr. Welch. Oh, you will, huh? Okay, Mr. Welch, anytime you think you're man enough, you... What do you think I am, a dictionary? Tommy, stop that, stop it. Janie, haven't you learned that silly tune yet? You play it over and over again. Now stop it, stop it.
Wow.
Oh my god.
He's really caving in. He's having a breakdown.
Oh. I mean, he's gonna lose everything.
I didn't mean that.
What's gonna happen now?
You go on and practice. Pete, I owe you an apology, too. What do you want to know?
Nothing, Daddy.
Janie, go on. I told you to practice. Now go on, play.
Oh, Daddy.
George, why must you torture the children? Why don't you...
Oh no. Is she gonna break up? Divorce, I meant.
Yeah, I mean, he's having, I mean, it could, yeah. This is the kind of thing that all the pressure is mounting on him.
Is Daddy in trouble?
Yes,
Pete.
Shall I pray for him?
Yes, Jenny, pray very hard.
I'm in trouble, Mr. Potter. I need help.
Oh, no.
Through some sort of an accident, my company's short in their accounts. The bank examiner got there today. I've got to raise $8,000 immediately.
Oh, there's a man over there from the DA's office, too. He's looking for you.
Please help me, Mr. Potter.
Could it possibly be there's a slight discrepancy in
With the books, I've just misplaced $8,000. I can't find it anywhere.
You misplaced $8,000.
Such a big forehead.
Oh, is it a woman, then? You know, it's all over town that you've been giving money to Violet Bick.
Oh.
Why do you come to me? Why don't you go to Sam Wainwright and ask him for the money?
I can't get a hold of him. He's in Europe.
I've suddenly become quite important.
Oh, piss off, Potter.
I know.
Bond? Real estate? Collateral of any kind?
I have some life insurance. $15,000 policy.
You used to be so cocky. You once called me a warped, frustrated old man.
He's gone reptilian.
You're worth more dead than alive. Why don't you go to the riffraff you love so much and ask them such everything? I'm going to swear out a warrant for your arrest.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Yeah, he's really...
Is that a bar?
Yeah.
God. Oh, God. Dear Father in heaven. I'm not a praying man, but if you're up there and you can hear me, I'm at the end of my rope, right? Show me the way. Oh, God.
Are you all right, George? Want somebody to take you home?
Why you drink so much, my friend? Please go home, Mr. Bailey.
Bailey?
Oh my god. Huh?
You talk to my wife like that, you'll get worse. She cried for an hour.
You hit my best friend! Get out!
That's what I get for praying. Where's my insurance policy?
Please, no, go away, please!
Who's that? What's he doing?
What do you think you're doing? Now look what you did. My great-grandfather planted this tree.
Oh. Oh no, he's...
Who's that guy?
Oh no. Some other guy jumped in.
Yeah. The hell?
Why did he jump in?
I don't know. Maybe that other guy was... I don't know. Maybe he was trying to end his life.
I didn't have time to get some stylish underwear. Wife gave me this on my last birthday. I passed away in it. Oh, Tom Sawyer's drying out.
Yeah, the book. It's the voice. It's one of the voices in the...
Solar system.
Huh?
In the universes.
He was the one that was asked to go and help him.
I jumped in to save George.
To save me?
Well, I did, didn't I? You didn't go through with it, did you?
Through with what?
Suicide.
He got help.
Where do you come from? Heaven?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
I had to act quickly. That's why I jumped in.
Wow. It plays this...
Very funny.
Gee, it really pulled us into that. And now it's given the solution of... Oh my God. Okay.
George, I'm the answer to your prayer. That's why I was sent down here.
How'd you know my name?
I've watched you grow up from a little boy.
What are you, a mind reader or something?
Clarence Oddbody, AS2, Angel, second class. Cheerio, my good man.
Why'd you want to save me?
That's what I was sent down for. I'm your guardian angel.
Well, you look about like the kind of an angel I'd get. What happened to your wings?
I haven't won my wings yet. That's why I'm an angel second class. And you'll help me, won't you?
Sure. How?
By letting me help you.
Only one way you can help me. You don't happen to have $8,000 on you.
Oh, no, we don't use money in heaven.
Comes in pretty handy down here, bub.
Oh,
I'm worth more dead than alive.
Now, look, you mustn't talk like that. I won't get my wings with that attitude.
This is all one take.
If it hadn't been for you...
Yeah, if it hadn't been for me, everybody'd be a lot better off.
Oh, this isn't going to be so easy.
I suppose it'd been better if I'd never been born at all.
Oh, you mustn't say things like that. Wait a minute, that's an idea. Yeah, that'll do it.
Like resetting him.
I don't know.
You've got your wish. You've never been bored. You haven't a care in the world. No worries, no obligations, no $8,000 to get.
Say something else in that ear.
Sure, you can hear out of it.
What's a doggone thing?
Well, you can hear out both ears.
Do you? Yeah.
Well, what's happening here? What I need's a couple of good stiff drinks. How about you, Angel? You want a drink? Come on, get your clothes on. We'll stroll up to my car and get... I'm sorry, I'll stroll. You fly.
I can't fly. I haven't got my wings.
You haven't got your wings yet.
It's funny, guy, James Stewart, it's funny.
Yeah.
You have no car.
Well, I had a car, and it was right here. I guess...
You had me worried. One of the oldest trees in Pottersville.
Pottersville?
It's changed.
Yeah, Pottersville.
Well, either I'm off my nut or he is. Or you are.
It isn't me.
Oh, hello, Nick. Hey, where's the martini?
Want a martini? Hey, look, I'm the boss. You want a drink or don't you?
Double bourbon, will you? Quick, huh?
Okay. What's yours?
Flaming rum punch. No, it's not cold enough for that. Not.
We save hard drinks in here for men who want to get drunk fast, and we don't need any characters around to give the joint atmosphere. Is that clear? Slip you my lip for a convincer.
What's the dog?
All right, Nick. Just give him the same as mine. He's okay.
Okay.
See a lot of strange things from now on.
Because he's not born.
I jumped in the river to save you so I could get my wings. Uh-oh.
What?
Every time you hear a bell rings, it means that some angel's just got his wings.
How old are you anyway, Clarence?
293.
That does it. Out you two pixies go.
Yeah.
What's
Oh,
that
he's the
got to
guy.
do with it? I don't know you.
I'm still crying.
Yeah.
Didn't I tell you never to come panhandling around here? Huh?
Oh.
Mr. Gower. Mr. Gower. Look, this is George Bailey. No.
Throw him out. Throw him out.
Hey, Nick, isn't that Mr. Gower, the druggist?
That rumhead spent 20 years in jail for poisoning a kid. If you know him, you must be a jailbird yourself.
Oh.
Yes. Because of the poison.
Oh, yeah.
Get me. I'm giving out wings.
What do you mean I wasn't there? Remember the stick? Look, who are you?
I told you, George, I'm your guardian angel.
Yeah, I know. You told me that.
It's because you were not born.
Well, if I wasn't born, who am I?
You're nobody. You have no papers, no cards, no driver's license. They're not there either.
What?
Zuzu's petals.
Oh, gosh.
You've been given a great gift, George. A chance to see what the world would be like without you.
Oh, this is some sort of a funny dream. So long, mister. I'm going home.
Home? What home?
Shut up! Cut it out! I'm going home and see my wife and family. You understand that? And I'm going home alone.
How am I doing, Joseph?
Doesn't have a wife and family.
Well, I didn't have a drink.
Pottersville. Presumably Potter took over the town without him there.
Yeah.
And it's a really horrible, yeah, it's like dark and seedy. Fights, yeah. Right. It's like, you remember Back to the Future 2?
Yeah.
When Biff becomes rich and turns the town into something not as nice. Dancing. Girls.
The Bailey building alone was up there.
They went out of business years ago.
Oh, there's Violet.
Artie, take me home. I'm going off my nut. 320 Sycamore. Now hurry up.
All right, 320 Sycamore.
Yeah, hurry up.
What's he gonna see here?
Straighten me out here. Look, I got some bad liquor or something. Listen to me. Seen your wife. I've been to your house 100 times.
That's so creepy.
Bud, what's the idea? I live in a shack in Pottersfield. My wife ran away 3 years ago and took the kid, and I ain't never seen you before in my life, see?
Oh.
Is he gonna go to jail?
I don't know. Yeah, the house was never done up.
Of course it's the place.
Well, this house ain't been lived in for 20 years. We better keep our eye on this guy. He's bets.
Mary! Tommy! Petey, Janie, Susan, where are you?
They're not here, George. You have no
He
children.
just teleported.
Yeah.
Put up your hands.
It's
No
nice
fast moves.
to
Come on
film
out
to
here, both
say,
of you.
yes, it is.
Bert,
He is.
Thank heaven you're here.
It is weird. Yeah, he is an angel.
Mary, where's my kids?
Watch him, Bert.
Bert, Ernie!
Oh, nice lighting.
I hate to do this to you, Bud, but... Ow!
Oh.
Ooh. So he's getting involved.
Yeah.
Oh, Joseph! Joseph!
He was teleport.
Right. Ma Bailey's boarding house.
Well?
Mother.
What do you want?
Mother, that's...
If you're looking for a room, there's no vacancy.
Listen, please help me.
Wow.
Your brother-in-law, Uncle Billy.
You know him?
Well, sure I do.
Wow.
He's been in the insane asylum ever since he lost his business.
Ooh. Into close-up. I think Mr. Spielberg was watching this. Oh, wow.
Strange, isn't it? Each man's life touches so many other lives. When he isn't around, he leaves an awful hole, doesn't he? Are you sure this is Bailey Park?
All I know is this should be Bailey Park.
We went here to build them. Your brother, Harry Bailey.
Oh.
Broke through the ice and was drowned at the age of 9.
That's a lie. Harry Bailey went to war.
Oh yeah, he wasn't there to save Harry.
Every man on that transport died. Harry wasn't there to save them because you weren't there to save Harry.
19.
8 years
You
old.
see, George, you really had a wonderful life. Don't you see what a mistake it would be to throw it away?
If you know where she is, tell me where my wife is.
I'm not supposed to tell.
Please, Clarence, tell
She's
me.
an old maid.
Where is she?
She's just about to close up the library.
Yeah.
Oh, there must be some easier way for me to get my wings.
Mary.
Oh, she just looks so different.
Yeah.
Help me! Where's our kids? I need you, Mary!
Yeah.
Ed! Charlie! That's my wife!
That's gonna freak her out.
That's you!
Oh.
Ooh. No.
Clarence! Clarence! Help me, Clarence! Get me back! I don't care what happens to me! Get me back to my wife and kids!
Where is he?
He's on the bridge again.
I want to live again! I want to live again. Please, God, let me live again.
Is he gonna have the blood back on his lip?
Hey, George!
Recognizes him.
Oh yeah, the blood.
What's the matter?
Now get out of here, Bert, or I'll hit you again. Get out of here.
What the Sam Hill you yelling for, George?
You...
Hey, your mouth's bleeding. Are you sure you're all right?
What you... My mouth's bleed! Zuzu's pedals. Zuzu... There they are!
Okay.
Merry Christmas!
Okay.
Clarence deserves his wings. He did very well. The angel.
Yeah.
He deserves his wings.
But isn't he just back where he was though? He's still got
Yeah, but he
the problem with Potter.
He realizes it's worth living.
Merry Christmas, Emporium!
Okay, everything's changed. Bedford Falls, yeah.
Merry Christmas, you wonderful old building and loan!
Yeah, but you're right, he's appreciating everything around him. Oh, there's Potter.
Happy New Year to you! In jail!
Right. Right, we're back to the story.
Well, hello, Mr. Bank Examiner. I'll bet it's a warrant for my arrest. Isn't it wonderful? I'm going to jail. Mary, oh, look at this wonderful old drafty house. Mary! Kids! Pete! Oh. Kids, Janie! Janie, Tommy!
Wait, one more.
Zuzu! Zuzu, my little ginger snap, how do you feel?
So she's ginger. I can't really tell from it.
George, darling, where are you? Oh, George.
It's great.
George,
let me touch you.
It doesn't
Are you
care
real?
anymore. About the money,
Yeah.
it's great.
And then they're just standing there.
Hear them coming now. George, it's a
What's going
miracle.
on?
It's a miracle.
No, even the children are wondering what's happening.
And Uncle Billy, everybody in here.
Oh, all the family. Oh, he has it.
Mary did it, George. Mary did it. She told some people you were in trouble with it. They scattered all over town collecting money. George, Merry Christmas.
Now, don't push.
Oh,
Oh, Mr. Martini! Here's Martini!
oh yeah.
Major Ransom was charged with that.
He didn't go to jail now.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go, George. I changed my mind.
I've been saving this money for a divorce if ever I get a husband.
I wouldn't have a roof over my head if it wasn't for you, George.
Look how much he's appreciated.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mr. Gower cabled you need cash. Stop. My office instructed to advance you up to $25,000. Stop. Hee-haw and Merry Christmas, Sam Wainwright.
Sam.
Yeah.
Isn't he his rich friend?
Yeah, yeah.
Why didn't he just ask Sam in the first place?
He couldn't get hold of him.
It's a tiny bit of money.
That's funny.
Not very much.
That's his brother.
Oh, I left right in the middle of it. As soon as I got Mary's telegram. Good idea, Ernie, a toast. To my big brother, George, the richest man in town.
Right. No,
Oh,
who has
thanks
friends?
for the wings. He got his wings.
Look, Daddy, teacher says every time a
Yeah, he
bell
deserved
rings,
those
an
wings.
angel gets his wings.
That's right.
Attaboy, Clarence.
What do you think?
I think Black and White didn't change it at all. It was really good. I think I liked how we saw his whole life and how it worked out in the end, and how we saw him go from like almost trying to kill himself to...
The pressure the pressure was dismounted on him, didn't it?
We saw how he helped everybody.
Yeah.
And they all helped him in return.
Yeah, that's what got me right there at the end, was just how everything that he had done early on in his life. He'd been selfless, he wanted to help people, he'd been selfless, but then he was caving in himself, and he didn't think that other people would help him. You know? And in the end it was, they came for him, they came to give back what he gave them.
Yeah.
The angel didn't do anything in the end.
He granted his wish of never being born.
Yeah, but the real thing that really helped George, I guess internally, yes, he was happy. He didn't care about going to prison even, did he? But the real thing that really redeemed at the end was all of George's kindness and thoughtfulness earlier on in his life came back on him. It was really himself from what he did. Wow, it's a very, very, very good story. That even in your hard times, there will be people to reach out to and help. I got really, suddenly, God, it's really been, this year has been a bit like that. Just recently we're doing this house, we played just like George, trying to do up the house, and then we got screwed by one person. But I called around and called upon people, friends who were, and relationships I had with other people that free work, and called in favours, and they came and they helped get us through helped get us past the deadline that we needed to do. It does work like that. Anything you invest in, the people you invest in, if you invest in kindness, invest in helping people, that's what I like about that. It's a really beautiful story. He was a family man. He was a responsible man, and he was doing everything. Like the build up, where he would forego the opportunity with work with the plastics. He would forego. He couldn't be a war hero because of his ear, because he saved his brother. He would forego his honeymoon because there was a run on the bank. Mm-hmm. He was selfless all the way, and he was a responsible man, and everybody depended on him. But what I really liked was the view that even though he was that man, the villain character Potter was pushing on him, and finally found a weakness, which was the uncle, and exploited it. But to see the guy who's trying to be responsible all the time, to see him crack, to see him beginning to crack, to see that, it's almost like a middle-aged sort of crisis, midlife crisis happening on him, where he was spiraling down, and that it does, you know, I recognize that, and there are moments when you do feel like, you know, things are overwhelming and it is hard. And what the film says to me is that if you get through them and all the foundations that you've done beforehand will come back. My mum's mum always used to say to me, what you put in the world, you get out. Maybe that's right. But this film, all the things he did come back to him. That's what's so beautiful about it. Beautiful story. Timeless story. I haven't seen anything like that in modern cinema, really. It really is. It really is a classic. It really is a classic. I mean, does it look old to you? I mean, yes, it looks old, but...
not really. It doesn't... It could pass for 90s. I mean, if it wasn't black and white.
Just hug. Come on.
Just...
If anybody ever needs feeling like that, you know, in my age group, you know, one of the biggest things that's in danger for men my age, aside from cancer, is that crackdown, that breakdown, that mental health breakdown. I think the world can be overwhelming occasionally. Yeah, reach out. Reach out.
I think the main reason you were more emotional than I was is because I'm not old enough to understand those emotions, because I haven't been through them.
Okay. Okay. Which emotions do you when you refer to emotions? Which ones do you mean?
How it feels to be in the position George Bailey was in.
With the bank, or with his family, or
with everything.
Yeah, I don't think I would have got it at your age either. I don't think I would have got it at the age of 20. It hit me hard because I guess I saw myself on screen. He had children, he had a business, he had responsibility, and he was trying desperately to keep them, to keep the plate spinning. Yeah, that's a good observation. Tell me how you do see it then. If you don't recognise the emotions, do you just see it as a story? But
I can see how tough it is for him. His life, how it goes bad. Then he doesn't care, and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, you don't have the lived experience.
Yeah.
For me, it makes me feel like there's somebody else out there giving that voice, which I feel assured by. What does it say to you? That is it like a warning? Is it like a here you are growing up, be like this kind of story?
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. It's interesting to see the different perspectives. Thank you for watching, everyone. That film caught me off guard. It's been a very hard year, and I really associate it with George Bailey on every level. I've been trying to get a house for my family this year, and it's been hard. And I just let go, and this film got me on a vulnerable one, and the universe came back and said, it's cool. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
The message being, lay down foundations, pay things forward, be kind, be thoughtful, be empathetic. It will come back. It will come back.
I think the film's message is karma.
The film's voice is assuring and reassuring to know there's someone else out there that can see things that way. That's what I like about it. You don't feel lonely, you feel comforted. Yeah. There's someone else out there. Beautiful. Thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate the support on the channel. And I hope you enjoyed us seeing that for the first time. It's kind of knocked me a bit for six. Oh well, here we are. Thank you very much for watching. We'll catch you on the next one. Take care.